ThredUP. Don't get it confused with completely being like online thrifting, because if you go in with that notion, you might be a little bit upset. I'll explain. Just hang on. ThredUP. Okay, so for any of you guys who don't know, ThredUP is the largest online consignment shop. It's mainly, okay. In case you need a reminder, ThredUP is the largest online thrift store, and just picture that in your mind. Like, it's crazy. It's insane. So because it's so big and so much available, it can be really hard to navigate. So that's why I am here. I'm here to help you. Because I've been shopping at ThredUP for so long, I feel like I have a few tips that I want to share. By the way, this is not sponsored. I really just love ThredUP. Moving forward. So, ThredUP. We already went over that. Number one, it's important to approach ThredUP differently than you would other traditional general thrift stores like Goodwill, Savers, Salvation Army. You know what I mean? It's essential to think of ThredUP as a nice little consignment shop that can be a little bit more pricier than your thrift store, but a little bit pricier, save you time, can do it from your bed, can do it from wherever. And there's a lot of things that make it, I think, okay that they're asking for a little bit more money than thrift stores typically. So my second tip to shopping on ThredUP is to make an account and immediately apply size filters. That's what you gotta do. Make an account, because that way you can earn loyalty points, which add up pretty quickly. I have a lot. I can show you what some of the rewards look like. So making an account allows you to have a lot of benefits and loyalty benefits, and applying these size filters is a huge game changer. It's one of the reasons why I love ThredUP, because it will only show you items that are in your size for anything that you search. Anything that you'll ever search, it'll automatically only show you what's in your size in whatever category that you search. So that brings me to my next thing. So sizing, what I do is I give myself a little wiggle room, because the sizing for different brands, of course, is a little bit different, or a lot. And so I do a little bit of a range. And from that point, if you're looking at an item and you're not sure if it would fit you, what you can do is you can go to that brand's website. For instance, if you're looking for Levi's jeans, you could go to Levi's website and you could actually look at their sizing chart and see if that aligns with the actual pants that you're considering getting, because sizing, you know. So once you have an account, you have your sizing all set up, the next thing you need to do is refer a friend, because you get free money. You get $20 as soon as they spend their first $20. I think that's how it works. Whatever it is, one of you is gonna get $20 off, and it's just like, why wouldn't you do that? So you and your friend set it up, make ThredUP accounts, you give each other your referral codes, you get the discount codes, like. So the fourth tip is to start getting into this mindset of going to ThredUP when you're looking for something specific. And by that, I mean, search with a specific piece or item in mind that you want in your wardrobe. So for instance, if you are someone who's like, I love everything that Free People makes. All right, what you can do is you can search just by Free People. It's endless, the filters that you can go by. So you already have your saved sizes. Hopefully you got that going on. Already gonna show only your sizes. And there's so many filters you can use to narrow down your search to make it easier for you. And what you want to do, so what I always do, I will generally always, depending on the item, maybe shoes, I wouldn't do this as much, scroll down to the filter that says condition. I would apply the like new with tags, because yeah, I want things that are new with tags from ThredUP, and then the like new. So I usually do those top two. So filtering by condition makes it a lot easier for you to know what you're gonna get is gonna be in good shape. That's what I generally do, just because I can't make the judgment for what the piece is gonna look like when I get it. So you search by this and you apply the condition filter. Generally, I will pick these 2 top condition categories. If I feel like there's not a lot that is available with those specific good condition options, then I will start adding some more, maybe like gently used, and go from there. I do find it best to just look straight away for whatever's new available, or like new, and kind of go from there and start going down the list of conditions, whatever you're willing to do, and kind of judge just by the pictures that they give you. They don't give you a ton, it's usually 2 photos, but I find that for most of the pictures you can kind of tell what the condition is. So, you know, you can always return most of the time. It'll let you know if you can't. Just keep that in mind. So when you're searching for a specific thing, say you're looking for corduroy green pants, or you're looking for plaid blazers, that's something you can do too. There's just a lot of different filters you can do, and by far my favorite thing about ThredUP are these filters, because they make it so easy and fun to shop secondhand, because you can get so specific with what you're looking for. So when you do make these searches for whatever specific items or brands you're looking for, what I like to do personally is I find shopping on ThredUP is way more enjoyable on my phone. I find that the scrolling is just more enjoyable because it is going to be a while sometimes, depending on what you're looking for. You're going to be scrolling a lot. I know for me, I've been looking for like a nice little brown boot, and scrolling through shoes is a lot of time. So I find it more enjoyable to browse on my phone, but if you're someone who likes to shop on your laptop, you do that. Number 5. If you're someone who really likes to thrift and you like the challenge of it, you like the hunt, you love the low prices, then you should be trying out ThredUP's outlet. So here is where you'll find really low prices for things that you would find at a thrift store. I personally have never shopped the outlet, but I was just scrolling on there a couple minutes ago, and it looks like there's actually some really great things, and especially if you use filters, guys. Like, use the filters, because obviously in the outlet section is probably going to be a lot of things that people don't want because it's so discounted. I would go and apply some filters. Maybe for this one I would totally do condition, just because you don't know the condition of what these things are going to come up with. That's just how I feel. You know, you don't know, and I feel like outlet items aren't going to be returnable. I could be wrong. I'll check on that. So the 6th thing is to make sure that you have ThredUP's notifications on, okay? And anytime you're searching ThredUP, browsing, whatever, to always favorite things that you really like, even if it's really expensive. Because listen, ThredUP is constantly lowering their prices. A lot of the items on ThredUP are kind of like consignment items and are only on ThredUP for a certain amount of time. I think it's like 90 days or something like that, but it's only a limited time, and they want to get their items sold, so they're going to be constantly lowering the price. When you favorite an item, ThredUP will automatically alert you when the item's price drops. I get it all the time. I'll show you a screenshot of mine. Although it may be a lot if you have a lot of favorited items, I find it really helpful, and honestly, I love that about ThredUP, that they let me know when things are dropping in price. So if you favorited an item and you're thinking about buying it, but it's a little bit pricey, wait it out. Wait it out. Especially if there aren't a lot of favorites on it, then it means that a lot of people haven't seen it or aren't as interested as you are. It's definitely a little bit of a risk, but if it's an expensive item, you might get like $10-ish off. You don't know. It could be more. It could be more. But I recommend doing that some of the time, just waiting it out a little bit. Tip number 7. I often find it's very good to wait for major sales that ThredUP's having. They do have sales almost all the time, but I found that their Earth Day sale this past Earth Day in April was really good. I got like, I think it was 8 or something dresses, and it was like under $100. Like, craziness. So their Black Friday sale was also good. They have sales just around the same time that anybody does, so it's always good to wait for sales, especially if it's high ticket items. They're just gonna get priced down more. So my 8th tip is a little bit of a little idea or like a little suggestion for my sustainable folks. When you do decide to buy something, which is really exciting on ThredUP, what you can do is you can actually buy in bundle if you buy multiple items. So this is like if you're buying more than one item on ThredUP. There's an option at checkout when you are dealing with the shipping aspect where you can actually offset your carbon footprint. It gives you a little option. It has like a little leaf or something around it, I think. Maybe I can try to find that. I will say it takes around a week longer for the package to arrive than it typically would. If it's gonna do a little good, then I'm willing to wait a little bit. So my 9th tip is to actually give ThredUP your old clothes and to order one of their Cleanout bags. So I will say right now they are not accepting Cleanout bags or are even for you to order them because they have so much already that they're trying to sell. Definitely order a Cleanout kit whenever it's available on ThredUP, because donating to ThredUP I find gives your clothing a greater chance of being reloved or loved again. Ordering a Cleanout kit from ThredUP is a great way to donate your clothes and to earn a little bit of cash or even some ThredUP credits that you can use to buy more stuff. Not that you need more stuff when you're getting rid of things, but if you need more staples or a gift or a new handbag or whatever, I recommend giving your old stuff to ThredUP. They do all the work. Although they do take a good portion of, it's a good way to ensure that your things will be reloved and will find a home because it's such a big audience on ThredUp because it's online. And my 10th tip is obviously the most important, is to enjoy your shopping experience because ThredUp makes it really easy and really fun to be kind to the planet. So those were my tips. I hope that you give ThredUp a try because I really do love it and I don't think it's something that should be intimidating. See you next time. See you next time. Bye.